Hey everybody, this is Dan. So, I'm making a car video because it's obviously the cool thing to do these days. I'm just kidding. I have nowhere else to make a video right now. I'm going to be talking about names today. How, for me, my situation here with the name thing, I changed my name before I did anything. It was the first thing I did with my transition because you don't need really like any kind of insurance or doctor letters or any of that other stuff you need when you're doing like a gender change or hormones or surgery. You know, you need a bunch of stuff to do that stuff, and the process is just a little longer. But the name change for me was really easy. I chose my name, Dan. Well, it's Daniel, but it's really not that far off from my birth name, which I will never reveal, but, you know, you can kind of get the hint here. My whole life, I never went by my birth name. When I was a little kid, like a real little kid, I think I was in like 5 or 6, I thought I was a boy. I legitimately thought I was a boy, and just being in school with my birth name, it was just so confusing to me. I'm just like, this is embarrassing. People will think I'm a girl with this name. I'm gonna start calling myself Adam. So I called myself Adam for like 4 years. Like when I played like sports. I did tap dancing, and I told everybody my name was Adam, and I asked my teacher to call me Adam, and she did. Then like when I hit middle school, people were like, "You don't look like a boy," because I was starting to get like female parts. I started to discover I was not a boy. I was so old. I was way too old to think that I was a boy. And then I just started going by Dan because it was closer to my actual name, if you know what I mean. But now my middle name is Adam. That's why I chose my first name, because it was just like, I'm so used to being called Dan for the past like maybe 15 years. I've gone by Dan. But before that, I went by Adam as a little kid, so my middle name's Adam, my first name's Dan. Yeah, the process was really easy. For New Jersey, the process is really easy. You fill out papers, you mail it into the court, they mail you back a hearing date, and then you pay them, you put it in the newspaper, you pay them. It's kind of a lot of back and forth, but it ended up being $500. The best money I've ever spent, though, no doubt, aside from my top surgery. Way better. But yeah, it was definitely like relieving for me to change my name. It was once I did that, it was just amazing, because wherever you go, your name is who you are. Like whether you're going to the doctor's office, they call out your name. You're in class, they call out your name. You're with your credit card. No matter what you do, you're connected to your legal name. Like people always say, "Oh, it's just your legal name," but when I changed my name, like I passed a lot more for mail, because when I went places, I was Daniel instead of that female name. So I think it's definitely like relieving to change your name, and it gets rid of a little dysphoria. So I recommend changing your name if you can't start hormones or can't afford surgery. I would definitely recommend doing that. For me, it helped me a lot. So that was my story. And I changed my gender while I changed my name. It was also really easy. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, please let me know. If you live in New Jersey or New York, I can help you out. Other than that, thanks for watching. Bye. I'm going to be talking about the elderly and being trans and how they're cared for. I personally think about this stuff all the time, you know, because there's like a 30% chance I might get old one day. There's no long-term studies on it.